This presentation will show you on how to refute slander against Matthew 1 verse 2 to 16 and Luke 3 verse 23 to 38, that is, two different genealogies of Jesus the Christ. This slander says that Matthew 1 verse 2 to 16 and Luke 3 verse 23 to 38 are contradict each other. Following the list of differences is commonly used as an evidence. Here they are. They are really different, aren't they? These differences are bumped one to another, similar to cars crash, to create the impression of Bible contradiction. Actually, the differences are not contradict each other, instead, complementary. They are different, as genealogies of your father and mother are also different. Summary of this kind of slander is as follows. 1. Matthew 1 verse 2 to 16 and Luke 3 verse 23 to 38 are contradict each other. 2. Difference between Matthew and Luke is contradictory, instead of complementary. Come on, let's refute this slander. First, read completely Matthew 1 from verse 1 to verse 25. Matthew 1 verse 1 to 17 continues to Matthew 1 verse 18 to 25. Matthew 1 verse 18 to 25 is a co-text of Matthew 1 verse 1 to 17. Put attention to textual context of the genealogy. Matthew 1 verse 18, Mary and Joseph got engaged. Matthew 1 verse 19, Joseph minded to put Mary away. Matthew 1 verse 20, Gabriel the angel appeared unto Joseph. Matthew 1 verse 21, Joseph got in order of calling him Jesus. Matthew 1 verse 24, Joseph woke up, raised from sleep and did the order. Matthew 1 verse 24, Joseph took Mary as his wife. Matthew 1 verse 25, Joseph called his name Jesus. Matthew 1 verse 18 to 25, which is a textual context of Matthew's genealogy of Jesus, tells the story of Joseph. Text and context are like the old chicken and egg conundrum. Context determines the meaning of the text, while text influences our understanding on the context. Scientifically, the importance of context role in determining the meaning of any text is known as context is the king. Back to our discussion on Matthew 1. Matthew 1 tells the story of Joseph. Matthew 1 tells the genealogy of Jesus. Hence, Matthew 1 tells the genealogy of Jesus through Joseph's line. What about Luke's genealogy of Jesus in Luke 3 verse 23 to 38? We can apply similar method to approach Luke's genealogy of Jesus. Read completely from Luke 1 to Luke 3. Then, take a closer look at story from Luke 1 verse 1 to Luke 3 verse 22. Luke 1 verse 5 to 25, family of Elizabeth, Mary's relative. Gabriel visited Zechariah, Elizabeth's husband. Luke 1 verse 26 to 38, Gabriel came to Mary and conveyed God's word to her. Luke 1 verse 39 to 56, Mary visited Elizabeth, which was at late stage of pregnancy with his baby, John the Baptist. Luke 1 verse 57 to 80, John the Baptist, Mary's relative, was born. Zechariah, Mary's relative-in-law due to his marriage with Elizabeth, experienced the miracle of being recovered from dumb and even he prophesied. Luke 1 verse 2, Mary and Joseph got engaged. Luke 2 verse 1 to 6, Mary gave birth to Jesus. Luke 2 verse 7 to 20, the shepherds visited Mary and her baby Jesus after they saw the angels. Luke 2 verse 21 to 40, Mary brought Jesus the Christ to the Jerusalem temple. Luke 2 verse 41 to 52, Mary took Jesus the Christ to Jerusalem for bar mitzvah ceremony. Luke 3 verse 1 to 22, John, Mary's relative, baptized Jesus in accordance with the God's order. Luke 1 verse 1 to Luke 3 verse 22, which is a context of Luke's genealogy of Jesus, tell the story of Mary and her extended family. Luke 1 to Luke 3 tells the story of Mary. Luke 3 tells the genealogy of Jesus. Hence, Luke 3 tells the genealogy of Jesus through Mary line. Conclusion. 1. There does not exist any contradiction in genealogy of Jesus between Matthew 1 verse 2 to 16 and Luke 3 verse 23 to 38. 2. Difference between Matthew and Luke is complementary, instead of contradictory. 3. Matthew 1 tells the genealogy of Jesus through Joseph's line. 4. Luke 3 tells the genealogy of Jesus through Mary's line. This conclusion is drawn from rational understanding of relationship between text and context, not from religious leaders' opinion nor oral tradition.